morning, it's Yvonne here to do you What's Cracking reading. We're going to use the Universal Celtic Tarot for your reading this morning. So before we go any further, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for your contribution, no matter what it is. I read your comments every day. Sometimes I get too busy to read them, and then I might read a stack in one day, but they all get read. So thank you for contributing. I haven't really got too much to talk about today. I did a live with Linda yesterday, which was awesome. We are thinking of putting on another couple of platform shows. However, we're reviewing how we do it this time, because last time it ended up taking us twice as long to get around to everybody, and we want to make sure everybody gets a reading. So we're having a look at how to do that a little differently. I will be going live today on YouTube. I usually go on at midday, so that's 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, if you'd like to join me there for readings. I think that's it. Sometimes I just sit down and I think, oh, there's so much I want to share with you, but I hate giving too much up the front because then it makes it too long. So let's leave it there and let's get into your reading and see what the universe is up to today. All right, the Magician. The Magician is a card that talks of manifestation. The Magician's at the beginning of the cycle of the major arcana. For me, it's about understanding that you have everything you need to move forward, because sometimes what we do is we do the whole I'll wait until thing. So it could be that, I don't know, I want to start my own business, but I'm going to wait until I have enough money in the bank. Or I want to start a family, but I'm going to wait until we're more financially secure. And I feel like sometimes we spend too much of our time like planning rather than actually doing. And sometimes it does take us just jump into something and have a go. But we will find reasons, especially if we're self-sabotagers, we will find reasons as to how to put things off. The Magician says that there's no time like the present. You have everything you need. You know what sort of tools you have everything in front of you. So it's sort of like they're saying here that if you want to manifest something, then you already have everything you've got. Go for it. All right, so we have the Six of Swords. So for some of you, it may take moving away from something. So say with that Magician, you're thinking of moving away from a situation or a relationship or a business deal, whatever it is. This sort of feels to me like the universe saying it's time to go with the Six of Swords, to leave things behind, to leave the troubled waters behind, to walk away, to start anew, to get to a better place. And what that's saying to me is with the Magician here is you may be putting it off for that particular day. I'll wait till next Wednesday, I'll wait till September, and that's what it's feeling like for me. So the Magician is saying to you, no time like the present, time to get going. You have everything you need, get in your boat and go. We do have the Knight of Swords here. Wow, okay, with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's been holding back on perhaps, I want to say repairing something. This Knight of Swords in this particular reading feels like to me somebody wants to put something right or repair something. It may be that they have something they need to tell you. It may be that there is some sort of secret here that needs to be disclosed. It also might be that whoever this person is that needs to come forward has something to reveal to you. Now, we've had this a little bit in the last few weeks about somebody needing to speak up and express something so that you can understand how to move forward on your journey. I feel like we're sort of doing this from the other person's perspective this morning, because this person here feels they need to do something to put something right. But they've been deliberating about this for some time. And the universe is saying here, there's no time like the present. Get out there, do what you need to do, because something needs to be done here. So I feel like somebody's getting a little bit of a push here with that Knight of Swords. because I do have the Ten of Pentacles behind that. And with the Ten of Pentacles, we're talking about abundance. We're talking about, you know, having everything that you need here in regards to what you're going to sort of reap from this situation. So what I'm feeling here is that if I'm speaking to you, I would say to you that getting this off your chest, speaking up about it, opening up, whatever it is here that you are holding back on, there is a great deal to come out from the other side. A great deal of satisfaction, pleasure. Oh, look, we have the Ten of Cups behind that. So you have so much here sitting at the other side of releasing something, I want to say. So if this is you holding back on a conversation that you need to have, or an apology you feel that you need to make, if it is you in this situation, the universe is saying that you have everything to look for once this is cleared. And maybe with that energy of that Six of Swords, it might be that you are fearing doing this because of repercussions. You may be scared of what the fallback will be, but actually it's Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. So whatever it is you're holding back on, it's unnecessary. Your own fears are doing that. But again, this could be somebody that you're dealing with. It could be somebody you're waiting on that explanation from. But I feel like some sort of fear is holding them back from expressing what they need to express. Okay, so we have the Hermit card coming through. So the Hermit card is about enlightenment. It's about taking time out to heal. It's very much the energy of taking time out from the world to really look deep inside. But it's about self-discovery. It's about looking for the light that shines within. So somebody's in this energy at the moment. I can sort of relate to the Hermit energy at the moment. It's very much this energy of healing from the inside out. And you know, many of us have done a lot of healing already, but this is a lot deeper healing. This is really getting inside. So if you've got someone who's got fears, maybe this person is trying to understand the depth or the deeper meanings to these. But this could also be you sort of maybe wondering why someone hasn't explained something to you. Maybe you're starting to go inside and resolve this need for closure. But it could be both of you doing the Hermit energy at the moment. All right, we have the Sun card. I love it, with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. See, the decision. This person is going backwards and forwards on a decision here. This decision is going to create some sort of pain for them as they see it. But this is a person who's thinking from the negative perspective rather than looking at the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. And as human beings, we tend to do that. We tend to catastrophize things. So, you know, we may think we need to do something, but then we start to overthink it. We start to put all of our inadequacies and our limitations in with that until we get to a point where we are only seeing the negatives rather than the positives of something. And I don't know how many times, but I bet a lot of you will be able to relate to the fact that very often you do something, and when it turns out so simple, you're like, oh, what was I thinking? Why was I so fearful of this? Because it really was nothing at the end of the day. Oh, that was just so easy. You know, it's like having the conversation with your boss at work. And you have that conversation and everything seems to go really smoothly. And then you're like, how come? You know, I was so worried about that. But it's all the ego stuff, all the boggy stuff, all the inner child stuff that all gets dumped on that particular thing. But what Spirit is saying here, actually on the other side of it, there's going to be a great deal of happiness and a great deal of relief that this has been put to bed, I guess. So there is this decision that somebody's trying to make here about either coming forward with a truth, an explanation, apology, whatever it is for this person. And if you're dealing with this person, just understand that the reason they're having so much, I would say, problems or issues in coming forward to talk about this is because they fear much more than is actually there. So their own fears are getting on top of them here. But the sun says to me that this is going to bring a lot of illumination or enlightenment. So it's sort of an energy that needs to be released in order to move to the next stage. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles with the Empress. Wow. I have to put it out there that this person, whoever they are, is completely intimidated by you. They see you as something so incredible, and something they need to admit, say, speak up about just seems so frightening in light of the way they see you here. But they have been trying to work towards something here because we have the Three of Swords. So this person is coming from a place of feeling hurt, heartbroken by some sort of situation here that they weren't upfront about. It seems really interesting to see this from the other person's perspective, actually. Four of Swords coming through with the Ace of Swords. There she is. Beautiful. I have so much Swords energy just here, and the Two of Swords as well. So I feel like you're dealing with someone who really is overthinking something. The fear here is quite great. And this person just keeps going backwards and forwards, trying to decide on the best way to come forward here. There is something here, either they are frightened of hurting you and they see you as this, you know, magnificent being, and they're frightened of hurting you or giving you this truth. But they know here that they need to speak up. And again, with this energy of this has taken a long time, and this person has got themselves into a bit of a dither here, trying to contemplate how to come forward. But the Ace of Swords tells me the truth will be spoken, and there appears to be a restart here with the Judgment card. So it could be a rebirth of the relationship between you. It could be a restart in a brand new way of doing things here. And maybe that's why the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups is coming out. Because for me that says whatever this is, clearing the slate here, clearing your plate here, whatever it is going to give you an opportunity to start again, but in a very different way. It's really beautiful because I have the Sun and the Judgment card here, and both these cards are really like bright in this reading. So whatever this is that this person is coming forward to disclose to you, I feel will open the path for something greater. All right, so the Magician is here. So somebody needs to understand that everything they have, everything they want, whatever they're going to do here, they already have all the tools they need. And especially with the Ace of Swords coming out. So I'm feeling here that they're being advised that they have their voice to speak up. We do have someone who's moving towards you here. I feel like they may be moving away from something else. This is a person who has something to talk about, admit, apologize for, explain. That's going to bring a great deal of happiness here. But they have really strong fears. This is a person that just feels like approaching you is overwhelming or almost daunting for them. There may be some of you here that this person may be walking away from another situation, or maybe disclosing to you that they're leaving another relationship or another situation behind. That is sort of in this reading as well, because this person looks like they're making some sort of decision here on how to move forward. The Two Swords always, for me, this person's coming forward with one sword. So they've definitely made some sort of decision here. But I feel like also they may be sort of letting you know what's going on with them. So you may not have spoken to this person for a while. I feel like something's been going on in the background with that Six of Swords that perhaps they haven't opened up to you about. There's a lot of energy of time passing, manifestation, light being shone on something. I really love, look at this, just to give you an idea of what I'm seeing. You see the sun shining through there on the Ace of Swords? This is what I see when I read the cards. So I feel like here, you know, that there is some light being shone on the truth here. So definitely something coming in here that's going to help you see things in a very different way. And then we sort of have the Judgment card, and it's like that sun is giving rise to a brand new day. Okay, King of Swords, Five of Cups. This person's definitely walking away from something. This person's had some sort of insight into how they want their future to be. I mean, we do have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here. Could be dealing with an air sign, but for me, this is a person who's contemplating speaking up about something. This is a person who's left something behind here, something from the past. But they are only future focused here. So this person wants to move forward on the path here, and again with that light shining on the path. All right, let's get an oracle card. Oh, come to the edge. Oh, that sounds a little bit sort of suggestive, doesn't it? 36, 9 again. Getting a lot of 9s lately. All right. I feel like you're calling someone out here. This is about courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear and accepting risk. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. So there you go. Absolutely beautiful oracle card to get with that. Thank you.